good, y'all? It's the Demouchets react, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
I was an expat kid, and because of my parents' job, I lived abroad as a child from the ages of 6 to 9. I don't know why I don't talk about this a lot on my page. I generally focus on things related to being a digital nomad. But I think that a part of the reason that I love the digital nomad lifestyle was because I lived abroad as a kid. So basically, one day when I was like 6 years old, my dad was like, hey, we're moving to Mexico. So they were paying for my schooling, they were paying for the house, they were paying for help at the house. I had a full-time nanny. Our nanny literally lived in the house with us. And as thrilled as I was not even thinking about the fact that none of my friends were coming with me and that my grandparents were not coming with me. Maybe this story will also help parents that are thinking of living abroad with their kid and the experience that their kid may have. Despite that, I remember the transition to Mexico. Did I say that? Yes. Okay, we went to Mexico. But the transition to Mexico was not bad. It was the transition back to the US from Mexico that I remember being particularly traumatic. I was in an American school in Mexico City, and then I later ended up moving to a private Catholic school closer to where we lived. I remember having so many friends, and I believe it's because my parents had me in like every sport and activity you could think of. I remember taking ballet lessons, tennis lessons, golf lessons, and I was also in Girl Scouts. So if I do have any tips for parents, is to get your kid involved and get them around other kids. There was also a steep learning curve from when I went to American school to my school in Mexico, because just the way that the learning is structured in Mexico, they were more advanced. And as a result of the school in Mexico being more advanced, when I got back to the US, I ended up skipping an entire grade. I think that the transition from Mexico to the US was harder than the reverse because Mexico is very family oriented and the US is not. Even though my family is Jamaican on my mom's side and they're very family oriented, just kind of like my integration with other kids was different. And I had also just experienced something that was completely unrelatable to other people around me, which was having lived in a completely different country, and I was very bilingual. And I think it's an experience that I don't talk about because I don't know anybody else who has lived that. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, if I should talk about it more or not. Think that.
I think so. Talk about it.
Okay, so I
talk about stuff like that.
I do want to make mention the United States as a country may not be family oriented, but each family is different. Each city, the culture of every place is different, right? So it's not true for the United States as, you know, everybody.
Yeah, you gotta say that.
But I can say that I feel like her her experience was valuable, because if you would have asked us 2 years ago, we would say that would be selfish of us to just up and leave, take our 100%. Kids and go to another country. 100%. Our views have changed.
Yeah, and that's so crazy because regardless of what you go through in life, something's gonna happen that's gonna make you think about it differently. And you can never put a permanent marker on something that you don't know the real solution to, because it changes. It always changes. So it happened for us, and we started traveling, and it was like, yeah, y'all lucky we came back. Y'all lucky we pulled back. You know what I'm saying?
Italics.
But things happen, so.
Yeah.
Next, I'll talk about how it was being an exchange student in Thailand in 2012.
Oh, Thailand would be cool.
I'm an American mom living in Australia, and these are some things about Aussie schools that surprised me. It's the phrase, no hat, no play. They take sun safety very seriously here, and so if the kids forget their school hats, they aren't allowed out in the sun during lunch or recess. Another big difference is the school year. In Australia, school starts in January, not in August, which I am used to. I'm seeing all of my friends and family back home posting summer vacay. We're here in the middle of term 2 and going into winter. Walking, biking, or scootering to school is way more common here, at least in our neighborhood and where my kid goes to public school. But they do have a rule at our school that you have to be at least 10 to be able to bike to school and bike home. We try to make it part of our daily routine, walking to and from school. It's like the primary schools here really prioritize outside time. For my kid, she has 40 minutes of recess, which is all outside, and then 40 minutes of lunch, which is 10 minutes of specifically eating time, and then the next 30 minutes is for them to run around outside on the school grounds. Instead of having a cafeteria where all the kids come and eat lunch that I am used to in America, kids can place an order at the canteen, usually ahead of time, but then you get your canteen order and come back to your classroom and eat right outside the classroom with your classmates. The last yet probably biggest difference for me is how safe school feels here in Australia. Obviously bullying can happen anywhere, but sending my daughter to school every day, I don't have a great concern for her safety, unless there's like a wild animal or a fire coming from America. My mama heart finally feels at ease, let's just say that. What's it like in the state that you're in? Because I do know it changes state to state.
Love that you say that.
Yeah.
Love, because we always have to say that every time. It sounds cool. It sounds like she has elementary age children. I didn't see much differences, honestly.
Nah, not too much.
Coming from where we're from.
Not too much. I just like when I'm listening to them talk about the school system, I think about my adult age now and how much of the stuff that I pick up from school that I can implement now in my adult age. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, y'all need to put more stuff in school so the children to be prepared for adult ages. Yeah. Not to push them in that direction and saying that, hey, you need adult stuff now, but to kind of get them in the motion of knowing that money is supposed to be counted, accounting, balances, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so that would be something cool for us to check out, like the subjects that they are learning abroad.
Definitely,
But I want to speak on the sun because I think oftentimes people like us, especially coming from areas where when it feels like an oven outside with the humidity. We don't think about the sun as much. You know, like growing up, I never had sunscreen, but I wear it now because I know the benefits of it. But So thinking about the sun in Australia, no hat, no play. I like that.
Kids gotta be like upset when they don't bring their hat to school. I know I would be upset if I went to school and I couldn't go outside and run full speed. Yeah, we got a problem. I need that cap.
Yeah.
I need that cap.
You have an extra.
Y'all gotta keep extras. I bet they do keep extras for the children.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.